he connects his laptop to we had a big screen in our meeting room. And right there, I saw a POC, proof of concept, of Philitt TV. Anyway, so Abel does his thing, and finally, bang, here's the community. Again, 2020, because we had a lot of time on our hands, there's a gentleman who had reached out to us beginning of 2020. It's called Kanyi. He owns a company called Azahab. Azahab was running a lab, a tech lab, IT lab. And so he was reaching out to us to help him market the company, because it was relatively new, but he was already getting the traction. He was getting a lot of students. So the first time we meet, we even have the meeting, tech bros. Kuna vile wanakuanga liquid, plus they get investors. So he was anticipating some good money to come in from investors. So he was like, "What's your rate card, sir? Let's do this." 1 week later, COVID. Investors huko cancel. He had taken loans to run to open the facility, because it was a physical school. Loans inamkimbiza. Students sasa hatuwezi anaenda shule, kila kitu imefungwa. So tunapatana na yeye pia hii period, sisi tuko shocked. In 2020 March, when President Uhuru announced that first COVID case, my daughter was 3 months. As a father, you know what happens the minute you get a child. You go on overdrive, because this person is dependent on you. These people are dependent on you.
You get a new emotion called responsibility.
Yes.
Emotion,
yes.
Responsibility, yeah.
So now COVID is, by then, not cheesy, because I'm a new dad. And here I am, all the companies are renewing their contracts, are canceling their contracts because of COVID. We are meeting with Kanyi and a cheesy. I'm like, bro, me, I am up to my knees with debt. And the money was coming, so I took a loan to furnish the office and have the computers ready, so that by the time the money is checking in, use this money to offset the loan.
That's not what him is telling you.
Yes. So see what tuko hapo hivyo. Anyway, ni sawa, wanaume sasa tutadu. So we just start talking about what we were planning, and I tell him this idea of we want to sell our products directly to Kenyans. And we've tried the DVD route. It's not making much sense. But at that point, we're all hearing about Netflix. Netflix is a big thing now. So we're like, why don't I wish we could get someone to build a platform so that we sell our films directly. Hata hakuongea. Called me 2 weeks later. Phil, can we meet at the office? Okay, sawa, kuna kitu tunadu. He connects his laptop to we had a big screen in our meeting room. And right there, I saw a POC, proof of concept, of Philitt TV. Like, it was our Netflix Philitt TV.
Yeah.
On a TV. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, do you know what you've just done? Akasema, nilisikia mkipiga story. Mimi ni tech, bro. Mimi najua kumake hizi vitu. And from there, it was gone.
That's the birth of PhilitTV.com.
Yes, that's the birth of PhilitTV.com.
You know, bro,
2020.
I've met you. I've met you a lot of times.
Yeah.
About PhilitTV.com.
Yes.
I saw Njugush do something.
Yeah.
So was this even before Njugush has done his?
Yeah. Actually,
it's just that he had TNT coming first.
He had TNT coming first. Also, it was easier to produce his content, because now, remember, for us, it's a film.
Yes.
Film takes time and money.
Yeah.
For Njugush, it's a one-day affair. So literally, by the way, because Njugush was ready with his content, by the way, he literally just took Philitt TV and changed the UI.
The user interface.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let me big up Philitt TV. So, for years, even when I interviewed Njugush,
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out. So I've been fortunate to be in the beginning of a lot of things, including this platform called YouTube that people are watching this thing on.
Yeah.
If it's not PhilitTV.com. But what I mean by that is, even when I worked at YouTube. So when you're talking about culture, I really resonated because all the way in Pusha Tom's 7th floor, I was experiencing a culture from Alphabet, aka Google, that came all the way from America. You get? I'm very clear about even the culture that I want when we shoot this. But number two, I realized that Kenyans have no problem paying.
No.
Kenyans have no problem paying.
Absolutely.
But the customer journey needs to be on another level.
Yeah.
So, and Kenyans have no, in fact, I told Abel, I remember telling him when he told me he wanted to get advertisers, I told him, bro, I know what your problem is. You don't want to ask for donations.
Yes.
Don't go get that funding because that that's advertising.
Yeah.
That advertising will mess you up.
True.
To change your content, which is not the core.
Yeah.
Ask and watch what happens.
Yes.
And bring financial infrastructure, aka integration of MPESA. It's already there.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm going with this conversation. I have tried Uscreen. I have tried Patreon. I have tried so many different things. But until I got fed up and said, there's no solution in Kenya. Because Kenya is very unique.
Yes.
We need mobile money integration.
Yes.
Kenyans don't use credit cards.
Nope.
But at the same time, you have to have the mentality for the diaspora.
Yeah.
And not just the diaspora. Anybody who's across out of the world. Philitt TV backend infrastructure is the only solution I have ever seen on this continent.
Thank you, man.
And bro, I have looked.
Yeah.
And this is where you're talking about research. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ability to play it and it doesn't buffer.
Yes.
The ability to not share it, for people not to share it, so locked to a certain device.
Yeah.
The ability for SDK push, where I log on to things. The ability for not a 10-step process, that when I log on to Philitt TV, it's already there. I press play, I want to watch, put in my phone number, email, SDK push, put in my code, video starts. Your platform is going to completely, and I want to say this on CTA, you are going to completely change how Africa, not Kenya, how Africa consumes content. Because content creators are going to wake up and realize, am I better off making 1 million views and getting 100,000?
Yeah.
Or selling my movie to 1,000 people, each person paying 100 bob or 120 bob, and I make 100,000. Yani, the day that thing hits content creators, Netflix will come and try and buy you out that same day. Don't let them. But I want to say it here. So that when it happens, guys know. But I promise you, because of you, the amount of money that is going to be put in content creators is out of this world. Because the issue is not that people don't want to pay. The issue is, and don't want to pay for good Kenyan content. The issue is simply the infrastructure does not exist. And now people just don't know that Philitt exists. I say this all to say, you can stop watching this CTA right now. There's movies that you need to go and watch on philittv.com. You need to go and watch first and foremost, Makosa Ni Yangu, their latest release. Number 2, you need to go and watch Faki's movie. Faki has been on this platform, to Asanda. Number 3, there's Click Click Bang. Umetoka Netflix?
No, it's still on Netflix.
It's still on Netflix,
But
still, even from go through Philitt TV, so that they can see the direction of traffic.
Yeah, they're redirected
and
to
there's
Netflix.
very many more. So I've said all this just to say, me, I'm such a believer in your infrastructure. And when I had a conversation with you, I just said, you need to stop thinking like a content creator.
Yes.
And think like a techie.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
That gentleman, he's called Kanyi. Single-handedly, like you've just said, he's built something that I have not seen anywhere in the world.
Yep.
The biggest challenge that Netflix, struggles with is people sharing login
Logins.
details. A tech in a third world country called Kenyan got rid of that Nini challenge. Yeah, he created a link that is not shareable. It's locked to a
locked device.
To
And
device.
I'm sure it's going to find out new solutions, like how do I cast?
Yes.
I know all that will come in.
Yeah,
But for what you've built at this level, it's only going to get better. So
Amen.
congrats. And again, I'll say, feel free to stop. This video is not going anywhere. And it's available for you on YouTube. Just go to Philitt TV. The link is there. And watch those movies, because those movies are damn good.
Man, thank you, bro.
So I know lazima niko push. And not
you, man.
pushing that because of support. I'm just
no.
like you. I watched your thing from your platform.
Thank you, man.
In fact, you guys even created affiliate marketing.
Yes. Yes.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there.
So now Abel starts building community 2020.
2020. He starts telling Abel amekuwa akitupigia story. So for once we're like, at least watu wengine wapigiwe hizi story. So you should hapa ametuona story zake. So he starts building a community.
That is who he's always been.
That is Abel. From day one, that guy is just a storyteller. Anywhere he is, a crowd just forms around him, and he's always building, telling stories and building a community. So 2020, and the Wakurugenzi movement, the Wakurugenzi effect is growing. They're like, guys, we finally have the community, and we have the platform. Ni sisi tumelala to shoot movie.
Wow.
Yes. So by 2021, see what tuko aya. Hii kitu inaitwa COVID, it's here to stay with it. So we just had better figure out how to survive with it. So we come up with a very simple story. It's a story we used to narrate. Tunapigiana tu hapo kama boys. But this, we did a very simple story, short film. It's not a short film, just to test the platform. The film was called GLL, A Grand Little Lie. This is in 2021. We released it in October. Bro, in 2 weeks we had broken even. I'm like,
what? B2C.
Yes. We didn't make much profit. However, we had broken even.
Can I ask what the cost was?
Yeah, the cost was around 4.6 million.
What?
Yeah. And this is inclusive of making the film and marketing combined, because we shot the film in like 8 days, so it became super affordable. Shot it in like 8 days.
You broke even.
Yes.
B2C.
Yeah.
You guys were called what? Culture
changers. Yeah.
Double C.
Yes.
Wow.
Change cultures. And so from there we were locked in. We were like, okay, we have a proof of concept.
How did you get funding to shoot that movie?
The first one.
The coffers.
Yes, from the company. That one we didn't have any investors or funders coming through. Yeah, so it was self-funded, kila kitu, and it was a risk. And then at this point, we had survived 2016. We had survived 2020.
Yeah.
At this point, wacha tu risk. Tukichomeka, tuko tu sawa.
Wow.
So we took the risk. We didn't think it would make the money back. But
how did you market your community?
Just our community. And then one day I came up with this crazy idea. I'm like, bro, tengeneze placards tuende kwa barabara.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes. Let me tell you, that photo went viral. You know, in the back end, they even give you a graph of how people are buying the film.
Yeah.
So how it's going. Your day, ilikuwa inaenda hivi, your day ilitu hivi. Just because of that photo.
Hold on, that platform even has analytics.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
So we just saw the graph just shoot up. I think on that day alone, the site made like $1 million in one day.
How much are you selling the movie for?
200 shillings.
Yeah.
200 shillings.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So at that, we're like, okay, guys, we have a proof of concept. 9 months later, we had our second film.
Click, click, bang.
Click, click, bang.
Okay. Tuchukue break for 2 seconds.